Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Peep Squad, notification squad. Hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time we drop a video, baby. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Wendy Williams. You know, they are calling for Wendy Williams' head. They are calling for her neck. They want a petition, and they have a petition with 42 people signing the petition, basically to remove Wendy Williams from network TV, to remove her from her syndicated show. I was like, OMG, it's going down. Around January 7th, Wendy Williams did her show, and she was actually talking about Joaquin Phoenix and basically talking about his, hairline fracture he has on his lip. And she was actually like demonstrating like, oh, he's so sexy, his nose is sexy, and even though he have the cleft lip, the cleft palate or whatever, and then she actually demonstrated it. So it was kind of a situation like, damn, Wendy Williams, what you doing out here? So people didn't get a wind of it until a football player from Canada basically, he started a petition. He was on Twitter, he was going wild with the situation, and basically it picked up people, and now people are calling for Wendy Williams' neck. They're calling to cancel Wendy Williams. I don't think that's going to happen, but it is a blow with her in the network, because Wendy Williams and the network been going back and forth ever since her and Kevin Hunter separated, and then all the allegations and dating a young man and being out here partying, doing the white line and the whole 9 yards that came out about Wendy Williams. It really left her in a shaky situation with the network, but she still got her contract, you know what I'm saying, and she did what she needed to do. But right now this is another blow, and Wendy Williams did apologize. She is sending money to the CLEP community too as well, and she's going to be helping with American Smiles, and she's going to be donating and sending money from the Wendy Williams show. But right now people are upset and they're mad at Wendy Williams. We also talked about this situation, and this happened right around the time with Howard Stern. So if you guys go check out my Wendy Williams playlist, you'll check out the video with Joaquin Phoenix and Howard Stern talking about the situation. Then it picked up smoke, it picked up people, and now there is a petition for Wendy Williams. Like, OMG. I think the best thing that Wendy Williams can do is bring people from the CLEP community to come on to her show and basically talk about their trials and their tribulations, and also guarantee to have operations for at least 25 people to fix their smiles and fix their lip and the whole 9 yards, and basically apologize and let that community tell her how they feel about when they actually seen her on TV or heard about it, or responding to what the football player from Canada had to say, because he also has a cleft lip, and so does his child too as well, and they're going under operation, the football players. So he was very offended, very upset, and so we're going to see what happens with this situation. I just believe she needs to help people with their smile from that community and bring them on the show, have a special segment, and basically say, I was ignorant, I apologize, I'm sorry, and I believe that the situation will move on. Do we believe that Wendy Williams is sorry? Wendy Williams hasn't been sorry since the 90s of whatever she done said on her radio station. She does what she does and say what she does, so that's why I'm thinking that one day Wendy Williams will be back on radio and have her own satellite network where she can say whatever she want to say and no one could come at her. But it's unfortunate that she actually made fun of this community and actually imitated the community, because someone watching her show or seeing clips of the video on Instagram or YouTube or Twitter, they got to be hurt by that situation. Because imagine someone making fun of your disability and actually being a parent too as well, and watching a grown woman make fun of your child disability too as well. It's not cool and it's not nice, and I don't agree with it at all. It's wrong, point blank, period. But Wendy Williams can make the situation better by at least guaranteeing 25 people of an operation. That will really help too as well, because words are words. Sorry, them are just words. Actions speak louder than words. So what, guarantee, just instead of just donating, guarantee 25 people get their smile fixed. And I think that would bring her back on top of the situation, and people would not be looking down on her. you know. And Joaquin Phoenix, he didn't say anything about this situation. He hasn't addressed it, but I'm pretty sure the media is going to force him to say something about it, because it doesn't seem like it bothers him. It doesn't seem like, you know, it's in his realm. He's just doing what he needs to do, baby. He came off the Joker, and he's going to continue to act, but I'm pretty sure the media is going to press him to say something when they catch him walking somewhere. Somebody's going to be out there to catch him, so he can basically be the spokesman, and he doesn't want to be the spokesman, because the spokesman for the community of the cleft palate community, because if he did, he would have already stepped out and said something. And also, it was interesting, I didn't know that he was related to River Phoenix. I was like, OMG. Do you guys know the story with River Phoenix and Johnny Depp, Leonardo DiCaprio, and also Keanu Reeves back in the day, and all the situation that went down? Let me know if you guys want to talk about that. So moving on from that situation, let's talk about our girl, nobody other than Rihanna. Ray's in the building, baby. Ray's doing her shit. Riri's doing her shit, baby. And she's dropping a new album. She's dropping her ninth studio album. I was like, ooh, baby girl, you doing your thing, Riri. It's called R9. I was like, go ahead, girl, do your thing, baby. And it's really exciting for her new album to come out. That'll be nice too as well. But also on top of that, you know, we find out that she has broken up with her boyfriend, or they decide to call it quits, baby. Yes, they did. They decided to call it quits. They've been together for about 3 years, and I don't know what happened with the situation, but Rihanna and her billionaire boyfriend decided to call it quits. I was like, for real? Yes, sir. Yes, they did. After 3 years, I don't know what happened. Maybe marriage was the situation. Maybe Rihanna didn't want to get married, you know, to the billionaire Hassan Jamil. Maybe not, because it's probably rules and regulations she needs to do and abide by. And if she does have children with him, you know, she might, if they do separate, she might end up in a situation like Janet Jackson ended up in a situation with her, you know, billionaire boyfriend or billionaire husband. So it seems like her and Jamil Hassan has parted ways, and Rihanna, she's not upset about the situation. As far as we know, basically she talks about the situation with Us Weekly, and she said the relationship is over. It is what it is. You know, I don't know what God has planned for me, but I might have children, I might not. It's when God is ready for me to have children. And you know, Rihanna is actually like into the black movement, you know, and actually a part of, you know, what goes on in the black community, and also is a spokesman too as well when she needs to be. And she understands the suffering of people of color and indigenous people and melanated people go through, and she understands that too as well. So maybe there was a difference in opinion, and probably, you know, especially Jamil Hassan probably grew up being a billionaire for most of his life. He's been rich more than he's ever been poor. And so there's probably a lot of disconnect too, as probably the way that they want to raise their children too as well. And then just reminiscing on things that happened back in the islands, things that happened back in America, like, you know, different things that they probably couldn't relate on. And then on top of that, Hassan Jamil was able to have as many women as he want. And then there's probably a different of religion barrier where, you know, raising a kid together, because after 3 years, either you're gonna get married or you ain't. Either you're gonna have kids or you ain't, or you're gonna continue to be, you know, engaged on a relationship for 10 or 15 years and there's no commitment. And, you know, Rihanna wants a commitment. She does want to have children, because she did speak long ago, probably, you know, this summer, that, you know, she planned on raising a black child, and she would have a black child. She's going to raise them as a black woman, especially if she has a black daughter, she said too as well. So she's very in tune with, you know, the history of black people basically. And so maybe there was some kind of, you know, thing going on with that situation. Plus, Rihanna is very busy. She has her 9th studio album coming out. Then on top of that, she has Fenty Beauty, Fenty, you know, lingerie. She's doing a whole lot of things, and she has a lot of things on her plate. And who knows if, you know, Hassan Jamil wanted her to basically be a stay-at-home mom, because he's a billionaire. She ain't never got to work again. And Rihanna's very independent, so she gonna do what she need to do and be happy regardless. She had fun for 3 years. Now she's back back into the music business, and she's going to find love somewhere if she already doesn't have that love too as well. And I predict that Rihanna will be married in the next 2 years. She's going to be engaged, but she definitely wants to have children, but she doesn't know when she's going to be blessed. But she also said that she needed to nurture herself too as well. And on her calendar, she has the infamous P Day. The infamous P Day is the infamous personal day, where it's personal time, personal care, because she's a very busy woman. So she's going to do what she needs to do and take care of herself. But, you know, we're sorry to hear that she broke up with Jamil Hassan, but she probably needed someone that she can relate more to her history, her past, and her present. And a billionaire boyfriend ain't the one, baby. So it is what it is. Congratulations to Rihanna on her 9th studio album. But her 9th studio album did come with, you know, some rumors, and it came from Shaggy, baby. The information with Shaggy. Shaggy says that he was asked to be on Rihanna studio 9th album. And basically, you know, Rihanna people reached out to him. Riri people reached out to him and basically wanted him to participate in her album. But there was one discrepancy. He had to audition, and Shaggy was like, I'm a legend, baby. Yes, Shaggy. My mamas and all my mama's friends loved you. My mama loved Shaggy. All the ladies in the community loved Shaggy. The church ladies loved Shaggy. You know what I'm saying? So Shaggy put out some music, baby. But with this situation going on, he felt like, how are you going to invite me to be a part of your 9th studio album, but I have to audition, and I've been out here for years. I've been out here since the 90s. What's going on with this situation? So Shaggy declined to be on Rihanna's new album because he felt like, why would he have to audition? I'm gonna leave that for the young kids. My resume should speak for itself, baby. Listen to my old shit, and then you would get what I got to give and what I can do to your album. So Shaggy was like, I declined to work. But I'm surprised we don't really hear anything from Shaggy or anything about Shaggy in the last, you know, at least 9 years. And now we hear this about him supposed to be being on Rihanna's 9th studio album, because it's going to be more of an island, reggae, you know, international type of music that's going to be on Rihanna's 9th studio album, allegedly. And so Rihanna's people, they respond to the situation, was like, this is not the case. We did not even call Shaggy. We didn't ask him to be on the album. I was like, what? So you guys are out here saying that Shaggy is out here lying. He's not telling the truth. I was like, what is going on with this situation? So, furthermore, Rihanna's people say that they never reached out to Shaggy and they never asked him to be on the album. They are alleging that Shaggy reached out to Rihanna's people because he heard it was going to be like an international, a reggae album, you know, type of situation. So he wanted to be a part of it. And so when he reached out, it was already too late, because half of the album has already been done, or the album is already done. So therefore they declined his offer, and they're saying that Shaggy is lying. So who do you believe, Shaggy or Rihanna's people? I don't see why Shaggy would lie, but I learned that clout chasing is crazy. Clout chasing could be at any age in 2020, because 2019, that clout chasing was crazy. It was out here. So who do you believe, Shaggy or Rihanna's people? Peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Please hit that like button, baby. You know, peep squads in the building, baby.